The following portion of Studio 512 is sponsored by the Austin Trail of Lights. An Austin classic is back, y'all. It's the Trail of Lights at Zilker Park, happening now through December 23rd. Executive Director of the Trail of Lights Foundation, James Russell, is here to tell us more about what to expect from this traditional favorite. James, good morning.
Good morning.
Let's talk about the Trail of Lights and its legacy here in Austin, because you and I chatted off camera. I didn't realize the Trail of Lights went away and came back. That's you guys putting in the effort.
Yeah. So it did go away for a brief amount of time in 2009, 2010, and in 2012, we created the Trail Lights Foundation to work with the city to take the cost burden off the city. Now it's a public-private partnership, and it's fully paid for by private dollars.
Which is amazing, and it continues to grow. Look at how beautiful it is.
Yeah.
And so 61 years is what we're celebrating this year.
That's right. This year's 61.
Wow.
Last year was the big anniversary, and we'll have another big anniversary in 9 years.
Oh man, coming up. And so you went when you were little, is that right?
I did.
What are your memories?
I remember driving through it. When I was a kid, it was a drive-through, and it was kind of a thing that you would do on a whim.
Mm-hmm.
You go to Chewy's or whatever for dinner, and parents would say, "You want to swing by the trail lights?" Sure, and you'd cruise on over. Now, can't do that.
It's an event.
It's a bit different with our population and just the whole growth of that area.
Yeah, but there are so many reasons for people to stop and slow down. Not only, of course, now is it walkable, but you've got hot chocolate, you've got lots of amenities, encouraging people to slow down and enjoy it with their friends and family.
Sure, yeah, you can come in, you can grab some cocoa, you can grab some s'mores. We have food trucks, as you would expect from any event in Austin. We have, obviously, Santa and Mrs. Claus. Lots of activities for the kids, letters to Santa. We have a toy shop, and our friends at HEB are always out there giving out books, age-appropriate books for the kids.
Which is so cool.
And through our stewardship of the event since 2012, I think we've given out 600,000 books to the community. That
is amazing. So a lot of returning favorites. Is there anything new to expect from the trail this year?
Sure, we always try to add something new each year. This year we have a couple new things, something we're calling the Neon Zoo, and it's our friends over at Ion Art. If you're familiar with them, they build these beautiful neon structures. So we have an area for that out there. We've added a new tunnel this year.
Okay.
We're called it the Texas Tunnel.
Of course, as one does.
It looks like a West Texas sunset. If you've ever been to Terlingua or something like that, it's really beautiful.
It always, to me, looks like almost like a different planet.
Totally.
Yeah.
And this does.
That's really cool. Okay. And what would be your tips for someone to get the most out of their visit? Because you and I were talking off camera about, the explosion of population in Austin.
Yep.
So we're going to have some folks who are going out there for the very first time this year.
Sure. We always encourage people to plan their date, plan their trail trip. Go to the website. Obviously, we have live music every night with our local musicians. Find the artist you want to see or whatever day works for you. Get your parking pass ahead of time. Austin High School is a place to park if you don't want to come south of the river. You can also park in Zilker Park, but that's pretty limited. And, pick your free night, pick your paid night. Half the nights are always free. And just plan ahead and always check the weather.
Yeah, I was going to say you're skating by that real quickly, but I want to make sure that we double down on that. There are a lot of free nights, y'all. Yeah,
right.
Especially during the week, that kind of thing.
Our commitment with our stewardship is that half the nights will always be free.
That is amazing.
Adults, kids, everybody.
That's awesome.
We do that every year, and we just like to welcome as many folks as possible.
Oh, that's so sweet. And speaking of, what are the correct ages for, someone to come out and enjoy the Trail of Lights?
Yeah, well, it's for everybody, whether you're in a stroller or a walker. Families come out. We do encourage people to check the website for prohibited items.
Okay.
It's not a fun thing to talk about, but it is a thing to talk about.
Of course.
The obvious things, but it is for everybody. Everything out there is age appropriate.
Okay, so even if you've got little bitty ones, nothing's gonna. I went to the Nightmare Before Christmas out there at Lady Bird Johnson Wildflower Center. That could be maybe just a little bit more spooky. The Trail of Lights is for all ages.
Totally, totally for all ages. Parents know their kids better than anybody else.
Yeah.
Depending on their age, there's always a meltdown limit. So plan accordingly when you get out there.
Are you a parent?
I am not.
I was gonna say, people who know,
Yep.
yeah, there is a meltdown limit.
There is. So, dress appropriately for the weather. Check the weather before you come. Last night was pretty warm. It's actually colder in the studio right now than it was out in the park last night.
Yeah, and our KXAN meteorologists are always happy to help you out with that.
They are.
And we so appreciate you guys being partners with us.
Oh, likewise.
It's just such a wonderful thing to continue to support. And what does it mean to you to keep something like this going and with such wonderful stewardship as we head into, your 6th decade?
Yeah. Well, simply speaking, it's just an honor for myself and our board just to be a steward of this event. At the end of the day, this event isn't owned by us. It is just currently under our stewardship. So the next group of folks that come in behind us to take care of it, we're trying to make sure that we're doing everything right so that it's a seamless transition to that. So that's really an honor.
And you guys are doing everything you can to keep it nice, sparkly, fun, holiday forward. Yep. We just have to say thank you. Yep. We really appreciate it. Happy holidays.
Thanks.
All right, guys, there are a lot of opportunities to see the lights for free. There are tickets for Zip and Platinum passes as well. You can see the full schedule at austintrailoflights.org. The preceding portion of Studio 512 was sponsored by the Austin Trail of Lights.